This is Red Light, Green Light 123 with D and Z. Here are your hosts, D and Z. Welcome to this week's episode of Red Light, Green Light 123 with D and Z. I am Z, and here's how it goes. D and I give you our top 1-2-3 fantasy starts or green lights, and our top 1-2-3 fantasy sits or red lights. We're going to start with our red lights. Who are you sitting this week, D?
Well, first off, I'm sitting Garrett Wilson. New England loves to take away what teams do best. I expect them to shut down the running game of the Jets and Garrett Wilson. Number 2, I've got Zeke Elliott. I know he's back from his injury, but he still had an MCL sprain. He's going to be wearing a knee brace. Pollard's the better player. I got no faith in Zeke. And last but not least, Matt Stafford. You have to start Matt Stafford, you're in a lot of trouble. No Cup, no OBJ, no Woods, don't bother.
All fair. I'm going to start with DJ Moore of the Panthers.
Didn't he die?
Cross him off then. So, PJ Walker's out. Baker Mayfield is in. You're playing the Ravens. That sounds like a disaster for Mr. Moore. Also, I'm going to go with Andrew Dalton. I don't think that it's a good matchup. Like, it's going to be an ugly win for the Saints. I picked the Saints. I think they're going to win. But Andrew Dalton, he's going to meet Aaron Donald intimately, and he's going to get to know Jalen Ramsey as well. This is if the Saints are going to win, like I think they are, Alvin Kamara is going to have to carry this team. Andrew Dalton, stay away. And then last but not least, the Steelers defense against the Bengals. Sit them. Joe Burrow is going to light them up. I don't care if TJ Watt is back. I don't care if he's playing. Joe Burrow is going to light this team up. But those are our red lights. Who are your top 1-2-3 green lights, D?
Well, we used to say don't start anybody in the Bears, but there's a player to start in the Bears.
Who?
Justin Fields.
Oh.
He's a must start at this point. He put up 42 in standard leagues last week, so yeah, start away. And I'm gonna disagree with you on DJ Moore. Yep, I said DJ Moore. I'm pegging that guy for 80 yards and a touchdown. And what better way to start your week with 14 points from Baker Mayfield as your starter? And another surprise for all you people out there, Russell Wilson. Yes, I said Russell Wilson. Start the rotting carcass of Russell Wilson this weekend. Patrick Mahomes' career passer rating of 108 is the best in NFL history. And all of the quarterbacks who have played the Raiders this year have averaged 107.
Oh, God.
So there you go. Russell Wilson should be good.
Broncos country. You don't even need me to say. You know.
Let's ride.
There you go. For me, my green lights, I'm going to start with Gabe Davis of the Bills. Now that this has moved to Detroit, the passing game has opened up again. I think you're looking at 100 yards and 2 touches for one Mr. Davis. That's a pretty big one. Another pretty solid green light, DeAndre Swift or Jamal Williams, either or, against the Giants. The Giants give up yards. They definitely give up yards on the ground. They bend, but they don't break. So you definitely can get either one of those guys into a flex or an RB2 situation, and I think that you will be very happy with the results. And last but not least, Kadarius Toney. He can throw the ball. He can catch the ball. He's very good for yards after the catch. He's elusive. And he's making the Giants look atrocious for trading him. He's good for at least 85 and a touchdown this weekend. Maybe more. But those are ours. What are yours? Hit us up, faderoutemail@gmail.com. slide in those DMs on IG at Fade Route Podcast or drop us a line on Twitter at Fade Route DNZ. But it's time for us to run the go route again. We'll talk to you next week.
Want to get on the action, we want to hear from you. Hit us up, faderoutemail@gmail.com. Slide in our DMs on IG at Fade Route Podcast. Drop us a DM on Twitter at Fade Route DNZ. Comment on our YouTube channel, The Fade Route with DNZ. Questions, comments, picks, segment suggestions, you name it, we want to hear from you. Get at us, in crowd. Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you like what you heard and want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Rate us 5 stars, leave us a review, turn on subscription notifications, and tell your friends. Spread the word, spread it wide.